What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Alright, so we got the third and probably final teaser leading towards what's coming for the worldwide download celebration. I'm going to just delve into it really quickly and show you guys a little bit of what it is. I just muted the audio because I'm not wearing a headset right now. But this is the most speculated and final thumbnail, or not thumbnail, trailer, I'm sorry, teaser for the upcoming celebration.
What in the world is that? Oh!
And as you guys heard, there's a little bit of a laugh there at the end. A lot of people are speculating it is the laugh of this man on the JP side. So the speculation, and a lot of people have confirmed it or relatively close, that we are getting a Super Saiyan Broly from the Z Saga as the upcoming celebration for the worldwide download. People are speculating movie number 8 and 10. So the BROLY movie and then the BROLY Super Family Kamehameha movie as well. So with that coming up and that being said and that kind of leading in the right direction, I wasn't going to do a speculation video until we kind of got to this point. I'm going to dive into it now a little bit, but I'm going to dive into a little bit of the speculation of what I think could possibly happen with the upcoming worldwide download. And now that we almost have a confirmation to this point that it's going to be a BROLY-based celebration, there's a couple different things I wanted to delve into and what we could see coming forward down the line in the worldwide download. So first things first, the biggest thing that I think we could really see is a standalone LR Broly, which is almost guaranteed. Hopefully it's like a base form or restrained Super Saiyan Broly that transforms. So something along the lines of like a kind of like this, but not this form of Broly, just like kind of like this, but a little more restrained Broly, if that makes sense. Something a little more along the lines of that, but possibly not. I really would like to see... I mean, I'm not going to delve too much into the unit itself. What I'd like to see, I'm going to delve into what can happen and what we could expect to see EZA-wise and things of that nature. But I would like to see a base form or a restrained Broly that transforms into Super Saiyan and then Legendary Super Saiyan. I think it'd be really cool with like an active skill or something. But what I do see coming, definitely now that this is considered to be a Broly celebration, this man getting an EZA. This man getting a complete EZA, complete overhaul, and making him one of the better Brolys in the game. I could definitely see happening, and linking him up with himself being one of the better units. I feel I could definitely do something drastic to the movie hero side of the game. Because if you look at the categories this man fits on, he fits quite a lot of big categories in movie bosses, Resurrected Warriors, Super Saiyans as well. Full power, pure Saiyans. I mean, he fits on Planetary Destruction. There's a lot of really, really good teams he fits on. And Planetary Destruction, he could become a new leader for it. Because that's what this man is. But I could see this man getting a super buff EZA, making him easily one of the better units in the game, on par possibly with the AGL Broly we just got during the 9th anniversary. Relatively to that stature, I could see them putting him. That's what he needs, especially with the statistics of his stats do really read off. That's a high attack stat, and his links are really, really decent for that. So I could easily see them doing that one. Him getting an Extreme Z Awakening right off the rip would be fire. This man getting a super EZA is something I would love to see happen. Turn him into... I mean, he's not terrible, but he's not good for any events other than World Tournament. Turn him into a monster. Make him a beast. One of the original LRs, make him that monster. I mean, realistically, all they would need to change is probably double this, maybe almost triple it or a little bit higher. Same thing with this one, double, triple it, or just go greatly or and then go greatly or massively on his super attacks. Don't change it so it stacks, but just keep it at this and just make him hit super high, because his attack stat is absolutely insane. You could put him on par with more than likely Beast Gohan or that Broly that we just got, and beyond that point with how much damage he could physically do if they super EZA him properly. I could see this man becoming a super EZA for this celebration. Again, there's a couple of other Brolys too, like this guy's kind of useless. I don't know what you could do with him. The LR Super Saiyan Broly Extreme STR came out in 2015. No clue what you could do with him. He has not been relevant since 2015. In 2016, when he first came out, even with his Extreme Z Awakening, he was not relevant, and he's not good. He is absolutely dog water. He could definitely get a super easy A. I might have said normal easy A, but I meant super easy A. He could definitely be one of the units that gets a super easy A during this celebration. Same with this man. Again, not a unit that's good. Kind of dropped off a little bit after he came out, and then dropped off right away when he came out after the easy A for him. Not great. Not great at all. There's not a whole lot to say, honestly, in regards to him. His stats are terrible. His passive is terrible. His super attack is terrible. Just raises attack and defense, but you can't really raise nothing when nothing is there to begin with. I mean, he's just absolutely dog water. He's one of the worst units in the game, in my opinion, in terms of Broly's. He's absolutely terrible. But the biggest one I would love to see, and I'm really excited for, that they do something with this man, is the legendary Super Saiyan Broly we got during the Saiyan Day a couple years back, in 21, actually. So I would really love to see this man just completely come full circle and become one of the better units in the game. Because you could do a lot with this guy. They could turn him to a straight 170 leader for planetary destruction and movie bosses, or even go 180 if they wanted to. He already raises attack and defense on his super. They can make that greatly. They could double this to 260 or 3. I mean, maybe double to 360 might be too high, so like put it up to 260. Double his damage reduction, double his crit chance or something. But you could do a lot with this unit. And with an easy A, his stats are going to go up a little bit, because it's going to be a easy A with a stat buff. So you're looking at close to 20k, if not more than 20k attack, over 20k health, and like 16,000 defense or something like that. I don't know how the stats work specifically on easy A's, but you're looking at him being one of the better units, and more than likely on par linking with the new Broly we're going to get, or the Broly side unit we're going to get. But he's going to be fitting with that almost perfectly. And the fact that Key 6 plus 60 and attacks effective against all types is going to be immense when he gets his easy A and his stats buff that much. Because he's due. This man's due. He's 4 years old now. Kind of 4 years old, 3 years old. I can't do math. 3 years old. Kind of out of the meta. Kind of pretty much not usable in any way, shape, or form. Even with the 18% damage reduction and the 18% here, it's kind of not that great. He pretty much gets bodied because his stats are too low right off the start, because 180 off the rip is not a lot, not able to do much, especially with these lower end stats. They're not terrible, but they're a little lower. But I mean, I could see these two being the two key units for the celebration that are going to get the most out of it. Would like to see a super easy A, would like to see a super, and would like to see a super, but I'm not too hopeful on those three, because he's kind of still not great, but not terrible. He's just worthless, absolutely worthless. And then this one here definitely could be something. And then with his active skill, again, similar to this one, getting that attack buff for one turn, I feel like could do a lot, especially if the passive is built properly. Because he launches an additional super when facing one enemy. I could change that to guaranteed additional. Like, I mean, they could do a lot with these two units. But there you guys have it. I'm kind of leaning towards, again, like what I already said, the Broly. But I want to see a lot of things done with these Brolys if this does happen to be true, and we are getting a Broly worldwide download. It's kind of amazing when this is coming. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. See you guys then.